This vidcast is divided into chapters. Chapter 1 explains how to plan and structure an essay. Chapter 2 outlines how to write the introduction, main body and conclusion of the essay. Chapter 3 explains the main features of referencing. Chapter 4 outlines why critical discussion is required and some common problems that appear in students' essays. The aim of this vidcast is to explain how to plan an essay and structure the essay, which includes the introduction, main body and conclusion of an essay. The vidcast continues by outlining the importance of critical discussion. The level of critical discussion can transfer a medium level mark into a high mark and is particularly important for students tackling both undergraduate and postgraduate level essays. Finally, the vidcast will explain why accurate referencing is important and some academic writing conventions. Initially, it is a good idea to take the essay questions apart in order to ensure that the question is being answered correctly. This is because the most common reason for failing an essay by students is failure to answer the question. This may be because the student does not understand the task words and/or the content words. The task words direct the writer into directing the focus of the answer and includes words such as explain, discuss, critically analyse, critically evaluate. The content words are also an important part of analysing the question, as they explain the question's content. In order to aid your understanding, why not circle the task words and underline the content words? So, for example, consider the following question. Identify and summarise 2 key ethical issues associated with the testing of electronics and/or software systems in relation to the Toyota acceleration controversy. The task words in this question are identify, summarise, while the content words are 2 key ethical issues, testing electronic software systems, Toyota acceleration and controversy. By carrying out this process, this helps you, the writer, directly focus your answer, which in turn helps to prompt questions to aid your critical reading. Once you have gathered your information, you are now ready to plan your answer. This slide illustrates the process you may go through in planning and preparing your essay. You may feel that this takes time, but it is essential that you spend time planning, as this means your essay will follow a logical structure and order. This is an example of a typical essay structure. However, please note that this is only one format and that there may be individual differences within each academic discipline. Note the 3 distinct sections: the introduction, the main body, and the conclusion. Within the main body, this section is further subdivided in that depending on the length of the essay, there will be 3 or 4 subsections. Each of these sections expands on a central idea, which in turn is where the idea is extended with appropriate citations in order to provide evidence. Most essays follow a standardised format in that there should be an introduction, main body and a conclusion. Generally, the introduction and conclusion is 10% of the essay. So in the example of a 2,000-word essay, the introduction would comprise of approximately 200 words, the main body 1,600 words, and the conclusion would be approximately 200 words.